Welcome in, guys. Whoever wants to join in on this live uh, smoking a basket pipe. That's the one that RD sent me. Decided to pull this baby out tonight. And then I can't read it. Tobacco, I know it's a birdie blend. I know it's on the dry side. I got to rehydrate it sooner or later. If I don't, it'll end up turning to dust. I'll probably wind up football cards. There's a whole mess of them over. Hey, RD, and there is RD. I'm doing pretty good tonight, RD. Went to the Golf Course Champions Bar and Grill. They always want me to go because I'm always live at the party. Always. If I ain't there, they get mad at me. Of course, drinking up. Of course, got two more. Hey, RD, I'm smoking that pipe you sent me. This one. There's like a quick and go pipe today. Reason why my lighter's going crazy like this because I got a fan blowing up me. Oh. Oriental Silk. Now I have to see the name. Oriental Silk. That's what I'm smoking. Oriental Silk. I have to rehydrate that. Hold on for a second there, RD. What in the hell is behind me? Doggone Casper. Doggone him. Smoking Oriental Silk. Gotta hot dog them. So I seen them today. Well, this evening. But you can tell I'm sitting at the table. I got my phone up hooked in his phone holder thing there. Holds the phone. So I might go get a different pipe here in a minute. But anyways, how you been, RD? Better start getting a little warm. Yes, RD, they're good. Matter of fact, I still got them back there. I haven't used it yet. Well, I used the one. But I used the one. I got the other one put back. I've been using my original one until this sucker wears out. I got it back up. Hey, those pretty daggone good lighters too. Tell you what, RD. Use regular Zippo fluid in that. Don't use that other Zippo fluid in it. It comes in the old container. Means alright. Oh, nice. Bush Light. Hey, I tell you something you can try. This may sound crazy, but it's good. Take your regular can of Busch Light, get you a tall glass of it. Use a regular 12-ounce can. Pour in there until you got about that much left in your can. Drink the rest of that out of your can. Then take you a bottle of Mountain Dew. A 12-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew. And pour some Mountain Dew in that. Stir it up. Try it. There's two things you're going to become. You're going to become a Nalky and a diabetic at the same time. Try it. Try it. Yeah, I'm going to use this one until this sucker, I can't use this sucker no more. This is a regular Zippo lighter. But I'm going to use this until I usually keep the other one full. I have to refill it up because it's been a while since I've used it. But I always keep 2 Zippo lighters on me. Yes, sir, dude, try it. You'll come 2 things. You'll come knocking a diabetic. Trust me. I seen the guy did on Facebook. I said here the other day. I seen here the other day, right? I said, damn, I'm going to try that. And I'm not too much of a Mountain Dew person. I used to be. Oh, I used to drink the dog snot out of Mountain Dew. My sister, on the other hand, my sister was a Dr. Pepper person. She could drink Dr. Pepper like it's going out of style. But anyways, it's like, well, shit, I'm going to have to try this. By God, I did. I'm thinking, oh, my God. Oh, jeez. I'm definitely going to be worse than a Nalky. Well, I tell you what, RD. A friend of mine got these, they're called saucers. Saucers or something. They come in a can, 12-ounce can. They're about yay tall, about this tall, and probably about yay big around. Right? They say Bud Light on it. But you get like cherry cola, cherry cola, lime, something else. It comes in a 12-pack. See, he didn't like them because they're flavored. 5% alcohol volume in them. So I was over at his house. I already done drunk 2 freaking glasses of whiskey. So here I'm started drinking these bad boys, and I'm thinking, hey, these ain't too doggone bad. Until I hit about the 6th one. Hit the 6th one, and it freaking hit me. There you go. So here the other day, I was down here at the gas station. And I figured, okay, I'm going to see how much 12-pack of that suckers are. $16.99. It's like, hot damn. I tell you what's good with whiskey. And I learned this, and now everybody's different on pops, whatever. But I found out you get that, you go to Kroger's, you get that Super K, it's that cheap pop. Dirt cheap. You get it for like 99 cents. I've learned that the Dr. K or the root beer. Goes good whiskey. Doggone lighter went out. Hold on. I better give it a cussing here in a minute. Heck with it. I'm too lazy to get up. You know what it's time for? Too daggone lazy to get up. I'm going to have to give me some chew tomorrow. Bow it out. There, I'll show you. About out of chew. If you can see it or not. I died, man. Can't go without my chew. It'll be worse than the woman on PMS. Was it on John's Live? Yeah, it was John's Live. Hot damn. How we got on them certain subjects, I don't never know. We went from pipe smoking to whatever. I thought I was bad. But jeez. You know, I told somebody here one day in here. I said, because some guy come in here, he was grouchy. I mean grouchy. Yeah, hey, RD. I tell you what you could do. I could teach you how to make what I call, where I'm from, it's called the Greenfield Stumbler. You take any whiskey you got. You pour a shot in of, like, say, Evan Williams a shot, Jack Daniels a shot. You could take Marcus Mark, put a shot in there. You could take their shot, put it in there. Put your cup of ice cubes in that, stir it around real good. Drink that. I did it one day in here. I had some Crown Apple, some Evan Williams. See what else did I have? Jim Beam. Had Jim Beam Peach. And something else. This guy's bragging here. Oh, I could do it. I could drink about any whiskeys out there, so I mixed it. He didn't know it. Didn't know I did it. Well, I got triple shot glasses in here. Not the I got the double shot glasses, but also I got the triple shot glasses in here. But I made them one big glass. Pulled that. I took the triple shot glass, filled that baby up. I said, hey, here, try this. I ain't gonna tell you. So he was standing over here by the bar where I'm pointing. He's probably not even 5 feet. He's probably less than 5 feet away from me, from where I'm sitting. He stood there. Without thinking. Hey, Patrick. How you doing, Patrick? How you doing, brother? Without thinking, man, I had all these whiskeys mixed up. Now, I didn't tell him. he was bragging that he was being the big, Billy Bad, you know what. But that thing, he takes his in and he just shoots it. Sits down. I was standing there talking to him. I said, you better sit down. He says, do what? I said, you better sit down because it's going to hit you. No, it ain't. I said, yeah, you better. It's going to hit you in a minute. And all of a sudden, it hit him. Man, he says, I'm getting weak at the knees, man. So just look over here where I'm pointing this way. There's a couple, we got chairs there. So I took a chair real quick, and when I flipped it upright and scooted behind him, I sat him down right there. He looks at me and he says, good God, he says, what was in that? I said, well, there was Crown Royal, apple, there was Jim Beam peach, there was some Evan Williams in that, some Jack Daniels in that, and I forget what the fifth was. I said, I mixed it on one big glass, man. Mixed it up real good, and I said, I'll just give you a triple shot of it. Oh, welcome home, Subway. You be careful, you be safe, brother. Be careful, be safe, man. Be safe. Yes, sir, RD. They'll grab you by the doggone boo-boo. Hang around with me. If you say you can handle it, I'll mix it. Yeah, just about, Patrick. Just about. Just about, Patrick. But I had to stop it, because a friend of mine used to teach me how to make the Long Island iced teas. But this here, I was making where I'm from, here in Ohio, we called it the Greenfield Stumbler. And basically what it is every top shelf whiskey into one glass. Two ice cubes in one glass. Now, so much about it is because the bar I used to go to, they made them. And I want to put you guys here for a second. Hold on. If I can. There we go. Bring you guys down here. You see me a little bit better. Yeah, that is kind of dangerous. But you gotta learn how to mix it. Yeah, I've seen guys, no lie. I've seen about 5 or 6 guys, and here's the worst thing you can do. When you got like that, here's the worst thing you can do. Is take that glass, it's probably about this big around, about this tall. The worst thing you can do is shoot it down. What are the ingredients? You can mix about any whiskey together. I mean, you could take any whiskey that you like you could take Marker's Mark, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Evan Williams, or any whiskey that you take, like 4 or 5 of your favorite whiskeys. And it only takes a single shot, not a double shot, not a damn triple shot, just a small single shot. Like, like this glass here. Okay, I may start with Jack Daniels. Then on top, I may put some Crown Royal in there. Be like right here. Like right here. And then I might take some little bit of Jack Daniels, put on top of that. And take some Evan Williams, say like Evan Williams, for instance, put on top of that. And you keep adding, you add like 4 or 5. Don't go beyond 5 different whiskeys. Don't do it. And then what you do, be on the safe side, and say like you're about right here, or say like you're about right. I'm just using this because the glass is shorter than this. The glass probably maybe about that much in it. Now what you can do, you can put 2 ice cubes in there, and what you can do is fill the rest of it with water to be on the safe side. But if you go to 6 or 7 there, RD, you might be dancing with Satan's sister herself. But here's what a lot of people make a mistake. Okay? They say, "Oh, that's whiskey." First thing they'll do is what? They'll shoot it down. That's a no-no. Because my cousins did that on me one night. They said, "Jeff, you shoot that down, we'll buy your beer rest tonight." I said, "Y'all, are you crazy? I ain't gonna shoot that down." I took my time. Because I know what was in there. Took my time, drank it, and I sat there. They said, "Oh, if you get up, go to the bathroom, walk out that front door, we'll buy your beer rest tonight." And I said, "Hold up. I ain't that stupid." Because first thing I've seen 5 guys do is they'll get up, first thing they'll do, bam, they'll hit that floor. Why? Because they sit there and they'll shoot it down. I've seen 5 guys sit the floor and they had to pack them out. Don't do that. Take your time with it. If you get a little bit leery, add water to it. Or add a pop to it. Get a little leery. You know what I'm saying? And I tell anybody, and these guys in here, I'm not bragging, but these guys in here, I tell them all the time, I said, don't try to keep up with me. Don't do it. Don't even attempt it. Because there's one night, Tim betted me one night in here. And he bet another guy in here. He took 7 shot glasses, double shot glasses now, set them down on the table. Filled each one with Fireball. He bet the guy, he says, "I tell you what," he says, "I'll guarantee you, he says, "I'll place a $20 bet that Jeff can drink 07 plus drink a beer on top of it, and he won't get sick over it. If he does, then Patrick. Dude, I wouldn't go that far. Because right there, if you got 107 proof and 127 proof and all that, and you're going to mix, no, don't do it, Patrick. No, don't. Because I'll give you alcohol poison quicker than I'll get out, dude. Well, yeah, true. I understand that, but I just want to see how something happen to you. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, guys, I got about 5 things coming. I got 5 bottles about this tall, about this round coming to me tomorrow, and it's moonshine. Because Tim asked me tonight about it. He says, "You like moonshine?" I said, "Well, yeah, I'll drink moonshine." He said, "I got about 5 bottles at home I'm going to bring to you." Well, I'm thinking to myself, well, hot damn, it's moonshine tomorrow. Hey, Todd. Where you been? Long time, long see. I'm just picking on you, Todd. Having a good night. But yeah, I got some moonshine coming to me tomorrow, y'all. Oh, there's a new thing out for moonshine, guys, and I'm going to get it next week. So be ready for it. I'll get the name of it. It's up here at Kroger's, and I'm going to get me some. I don't know yet, Patrick. I don't know yet until I get it tomorrow. I say, shit. Hold on. I never empty bottles out. Hold on. I just happen to remember where one's at, guys. It's gonna come something like this. But this is so smoky. But it's gonna come something like this, guys. Something like that, Patrick. And if I'm right, if it's the same thing as Old Smoky, it's 50% alcohol volume, 100 proof. So I'm pretty sure it's these. They're 100 proof. I'll be good. I know he's got this one flavor that's like blueberry. It's blue. I think it's blueberry or the other one. And it tastes like he says tastes like kerosene, which it does taste like kerosene because I had it before. I tell you what, you drink that there, you better not be smoking the pipe, or you'll be shooting flames. Now this one here, I gotta wash this one out because they have trays in it. Even though oh, nice, Patrick. Hey, let me how those blends turn out. I've been hearing a lot about it, about the Chris Morgan's blends. Even though he's the same one that does the Morgan Bones pipes, but I've been hearing a lot about those blends. Never tried him yet, but oh, nice, Patrick. Okay, cool. Oh, speaking of the Roma Loose site, did anybody watch that video from Sergeant Salvinelli where he was sitting down in John's Match 60's basement and showed everything? Oh, that was bittersweet. I've seen a couple people talking about it, and I went back and watched it. That was memories right there. He's talking about at a later date, not right now, but at a later date, he's going to probably auction off some of John's pipes. I'm waiting. Oh, nice, Patrick. Yeah, Jimmy Reeves, now he does pretty good on blends. Yes, he is, Patrick. And for them to entrust him, bless them. Bless Gene and Katie. Bless them both. Bless them. Couldn't ask for better sweet people. Sweet people. Gene and Katie. Now, if it was me, do John's pipes, but I would I haven't seen that video, Patrick, but I will check it out. I will check that video out. And I agree with you 100% on that. I'll check it. And maybe too, Patrick, that could be what's been stirring around too. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm going. But for Sarge, I'll give him double thumbs up. Blessing. Bless that man. He's, yeah. You know, because you have to be, here's the thing I've learned over the years, especially in the YTPC. You have to be very careful of how you speak about people. I'm a type of person, yeah, I may bring John up every now and then because I may smoke something particular of what John smoked, like Haunted Bookshop or Ojo Cranch or Pegasus, and it reminds me of John, you know, and it make me think of John. But to put somebody down is not right in my book. Because you want that person's legacy to live on. I tell you what I can do. Hold on. I could do it live and watch it up here. Hold on. But the only thing I have to do is I have to make sure my volume's down. But I got closed caption. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Hold on, guys. I'll be right with you. Hold on, guys. I'm coming, guys. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Zippo. Hey, Patrick. I got it on my PS4. I got a set of earphones, and this something's real neat. I can plug it into my controller. Was it done about a month ago? How you doing, Derek? Was it done about a month ago, Patrick? So how's Derek tonight? Been smoking this is a no-name bicycle pipe. This is by given me by RD, and smoking some Oriental Silk. Okay, I got it up and I got it coming through here. And I got everything come through here through my controller. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Doing pretty good, Hunter. Patrick? Seriously? Hold on. I appreciate that, Patrick. Thanks for the warning. But yeah, that there, yeah. 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 Hold on. Only thing I'm going to say, Patrick, only thing I'm going to say, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with you 110%. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick. That just makes my blood boil. And the only thing I'm going to say, he's probably flipping. That's what I'm going to say. He's probably flipping. But anyways, in any words, Patrick. Not Patrick. Sorry, Patrick. Derek, what are you smoking tonight? What you drinking? I know what Patrick's probably got, and then RD. Well, I know what RD's drinking. Yeah, Patrick, and I'm not. I'm going to plead the fifth. Constitutional right. I plead the fifth. Because reason why we're having to have a good time, I don't, like certain things, like Patrick did certain things, which I respect that, and I respect Patrick for it. And I'm like him. I don't have to say anything further? Yeah, that's what I was drinking earlier today, Derek. I was drinking me some water, man. The bottled water. Because the water here, it's bad. I mean, it's bad here. Because, I mean, if I drink the regular water out of the faucet in there, oh, it hurts my kidneys. Yeah, I seen that where you, I think on either Facebook or Instagram, Patrick, you were smoking there more. Now, that's a pretty good blend. I've had it, let me think who sent me that. Garbage Man Piper. Garbage Man Piper sent me a big tin of Evermore. It's got the yellow label to it. Good stuff. Yeah, well, see, where I'm at is kind of mostly county water. Or city water, wherever you want to put it. But I think it's more of a city. But the pipes here in this building are bad. And if I drink too much of it, it'll start hurting my kidneys real bad. So a friend of mine came here a couple days ago, and says, "Hey Jeff, come here. I got something for you." I said, "Okay." You know, I didn't ask for it. She says, "Here," she says, "here's you a case of bottled water." And I looked at her, I said, "You didn't have to do that." She says, "No," she says, "you need it because you don't need to be drinking this in here." She says, it's hurting your kidneys and stuff, right? I said, "Yeah." I said, "It hurts my kidneys bad enough where it makes my kidneys scream. And then it hurts me so bad, I'll be almost in tears because it's hurting me so bad." I'm trying to think which one I had there, Patrick. I think I had the mixture. The mixture. I hadn't had the flake yet, but I had the mixture. I'm gonna have to try the flake because I want to compare because I know how the mixture tastes and how it smokes. Well, I mean, I could drink the regular bottled water, and it doesn't. It doesn't bother me. Huh? Yeah, I remember Patrick. Now I remember that the mixture is a little harsh. Now I remember. Because if a blend's still too harsh for me, I won't. I'll have to mix something with it to mellow it out to where I'll just smoke it. Because if not, I won't touch it. It'll sit there. Because I'm a type of person, I like those type of blends, like Zippo. I like that juicy fruit type sweetness to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a smooth smoke, but it's got that sweet note to it. I'm good. I can smoke it all day long and it won't bother me. But if I smoke a little bit of a harsh blend, I retrohale. But it bothers my throat. It makes me feel like I got a sore throat. And I hate it. I smoked something here the other day. I forget what I smoked. I had in one of these baggies like this. And I forget what it was. I smoked a bowl of it. And it's like, it wasn't not even a half hour later or so after I smoked it, man, my throat was, It felt like I had a sore throat real bad. It felt like I had a cold coming on. Like, oh no, I ain't touching that. You know. And usually all my blends, I dry them out. Now this is, I wouldn't say it's super dry, but it's dry. And I can load up all this Oriental silk up, and I can smoke it just. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, it's just dry. I might have to rehydrate a little bit, but because I don't want this to turn to dust. But because I'm a type of person anymore, I want those blends to where they're smooth and it's got that little bit of sweetness to it, and I can sit there and smoke it all day. Now I smoke a bowl and it's a little harsh or whatever, and I have to let it sit for 6 months to a year so it can mellow out. You know, that's just. Now the aromatic. Now there's some aromatics I like, but I'm getting more picky and picky about my aromatics now. Because I'm a type of person on aromatics. I'll let it dry out. Some aromatics I have to leave out for a half hour. There's others I have to leave out for 2 hours to get the right moisture content for me to smoke. But it also depends on what bowl. Well, this is considered a small bowl. Some aromatics I got works perfectly in a small bowl. There's some that works in a medium bowl, some in a large bowl. Yeah, that's what I do too, Patrick. Some prefer the fold and stuff method. But if you listen to the older guys that was been around for a while, they say it's better to rub it out, the flakes out, and then. But I tell you what I did one time, here about a couple years ago. I got tired of rubbing them out. So I had this old blender. It was clean. I always cleaned everything up. I was super clean. So what I did was I took these flakes. I forget what I had. Drexel or something. Either Drexel or something else. It was flake. So what I did was I put it in this blender. Well, this is this one button you can press it and release. You know what I'm saying? It's one you got all these different function buttons, but there's one button you can press release. So I did. I pressed it, release. Pressed it again. I got to where it was like this. Like this here. Like almost like a ribbon cut between a ribbon and a shag cut. And then I'll put it back in that tin. And I'll take so much out and let it dry. And then it was because way my hands are anymore. I got arthritis in my hands bad. That's why like this finger here, it's supposed to be all straight. But that's why my hands the way they are. If you kind of look at them, if you look at that, that's too dark. Yeah. So I got to the point where I just couldn't rub it out anymore because it hurt my hands. So I use a blender. Now it may sound crazy, but hey, it works. Comes in handy when you need it. But there's another thing too. You can do your blending then too. Like, or you can take like Ornamental Silk and A-State Burley, or you could put War Horse in that, mix it together like that, and the blender just hit that button for like 1 or 2 seconds. Just enough to mix it, not to get to the point of super fine where you can't put in your pipe and smoke it. 1 or 2 hits that for at least less than a second or two. Mix it and then do it. I've done blends like this where I can fill a bag up, particular what I want done, and I can come out with like 2 ounces, 3 ounces, 4 ounces, 8 ounces. You know, I have blends this much, clear up to here before, to your thing here, before, many a times. But this here, I'm going to have to start smoking this Ornamental Silk up, which I'll probably smoke for the next couple of days. Because it's at the right moisture. I mean, it's dry. It ain't dry, but it's dry, you know. It's got that moisture where you just pack a ball and go. Light and go. You know. You know, I mean, blends like that, you know, it's just, but you smoke what you like, smoke it in a bowl you like. I had a friend of mine, they had a pipe, I've said this before on many of my lives, that he would literally smoke up pipe and he'll put this here. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. I'm gonna flip some lids. But between here and here, he'll have electrical tape around this. He'll smoke up pipe and smoke up pipe and smoke up. He'll ream it out. And continue smoking them. And I told him one day, because another friend of mine was using pipe cleaners. I said, you ever clean that pipe? Nah. I'll just ream it out with my old pocket knife. That's what he would say. I'll just clean it. That's how he talked. He'll say, I'll just clean it out with my old pocket knife. When I get enough cake in there where I can't get nothing in there, I'll ream it clear back and I'll continue smoking that thing till I can't smoke it no more. He says, as soon as I get done with that one there, he said, I'll just go buy me another one and smoke that one and put electric tape around there. And he said, I'll keep. And now there's a guy here in Courthouse where I'm at now. He did that. He had a pipe, but I got a pipe. As a matter of fact, I got the identical pipe back there. I should have brought it out. But he'll put electrical tape around here. And he'll smoke that pipe or smoke that pipe. And last time I seen him, he got him a new one. I was going to tell him one day, it was making me itch, it was making me flinch. Seeing that, and I was going to tell him, man, You need you get that fixed. Oh, I can hear him. If I told him, I can. I'll just go get me a new one when I get done with this one. It's like, dude, if that's what you want to do. Some of these old timers, man, I know a guy that smoked a pipe for 50-some years. But he had all different pipes, though. I mean, he'll switch out. But the last time I seen him was probably he died here about 8 years ago, about 9 years ago. About 8 or 9 years ago, he passed away. But last time I seen him was down McDonald's there at Greenfield, where I'm from. He looked at me, he says, I quit pipe smoking. Do what? I quit pipe smoking. 52 years of pipe smoking. He quit. I said, why'd you quit? He says, because I had a double bypass surgery on my heart. And the doctor told me I had to quit after 52 years of pipe smoking. Well, what long he died. Yes, sir, Patrick. Yes, sir. And he says, and after he died, his wife sold the house and got rid of all his pipes. I would love to have pipes that he had. He had a thing that you could put on your belt, and it was a pipe holder. You could put your belt to it, and you could take the pipe, and you could stick it in there like this, and it was a pipe holder. Well, one day he had a pipe in. Well, what long he came back, I didn't know he was at McDonald's. And it's one of his favorite pipes. And at the time, I was smoking corn cobs. He looks at me, he come back down, he says, Jeff. I said, yeah. And his name was Norman Baxley, but he'd go by Mr. Baxley because he used to be a school teacher, the school I went to. And I told him, well, Mr. Baxley, I said, I haven't seen it. I was sitting outside. He says, well, I lost that pipe. It was his favorite pipe, and I know what that pipe looked like. And he asked me if I happened to see it. And I said, Mr. Baxley, I just got down here at McDonald's. And which I did. He says, well, I wonder if anybody turned it in. I said, Mr. Baxley, I said, I seriously doubt it. I said, I seriously doubt if they turned that pipe in. I said, if somebody found that pipe, I said, they probably took off with it. He says, well, I'll be damned. He says, that's one of my favorite pipes I ever had. He says, it was one of my best. He was a type of person that he was a non-aromatic smoker. Never once he ever smoked any aromatic out there. He used to go up to the tobacco store. He used to call it a cheap tobacco store, but he always bought the big bag, and I forget what the name of it was. I know it was Smoker's Pride for pipes, and had some chunks to it. Oh wow, Patrick! Wow, that just surprises you. And it does. It really does. But see, that's like him. He says he had over. See, he told me he had over 50 to 80 pipes. But he told me he used to go to what's called the tinderbox. But he said he never gave more than $50 for his pipes that he had. Never did. But I would like to see his collection what he had. If I knew his wife was going to do that, I would have went to her and said, hey, if you're going to get rid of those pipes and stuff, I'll take them. But what she do with his pipes and his pipe tobacco, she throws them away. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Some people take their cheap pipes out, you know, and they may have like him, may have a bunch of Dunhills, 50, say like 50 or 100 Dunhills or 7 Ellies. But these guys will take their cheap pipes out. It may let you think that they, you know, now this pipe here, I'll take this pipe out every day wherever I go. Yeah, I got several 7 Ellies, I got several Cutler pipes back there, but I wouldn't take them out in public, you know. But just like him, man, his wife got rid of all of his pipes, sold the house. What I'm thinking, what she did was, she sold the house and everything was in it. Well, there's a church that was right beside it. Where his house sat, there was a 90 and there's a church where the church bought the house. So it's hard to tell what happened. It's either she got rid of the pipes or they got rid of the pipes. Oh, wow, Patrick. That's the person I like to be around. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Patrick, I'm going to show you 2 of my favorite pipes. Patrick, I'm going to show you one of my favorite pipes now. This here is a twin bore. A twin bore, which has got a hole here and a hole here. This is a twin bore pipe, which now is one of my favorites. And it reminds me of Mr. Baxley because he had a pipe almost, he didn't have a pipe like this one. I mean, he had a pipe like this, but it didn't have the two holes to it. It's just a regular slot. But he had a pipe like this, which is one of my favorites. Love this pipe. First ever owned one of these here too, Patrick. And my very first ever. Now I'm going to show you this. Now you may think my very first church warden, P-Lip, but it's not a Peterson. It is a Wellington imported briar, and yes, it's Army mount, in which let me see here, Patrick. Hold on. I have to get under better lighting, but it's made in England, London, England. I'm trying to think where oh, thanks, country. But it's got 3 lines to it on the side. But I can see it says twin bore. London, England. I should be on my live tomorrow. What I'll do, Patrick, I'll get under better lighting and I'll start writing these names down to tell you what they are. Because right now they're hard to see. At the moment. But I like this pipe. Easy to clench. Lightweight. Lightweight. On this pipe here. Wrong side. Wellington. Imported briar. Doesn't have any other markings on it. But this got nickels on it. Nope. A lot of people think this is silver. It's nickel. P-lip. It does got a deep bolt to it, which is a good smoker. And that's what this is. This actual P-lip. Very nice pipe. My first ever church warden type pipe with the P-lip. First Army mount. Very nice pipe. I still got a bit of tobacco in this, and I forgot about it. Excuse me for a minute. First time I smoked that one there, Patrick, it took me a while to get used to it because I'm so used to come up here lighting like this compared to coming with this here and I had to light down here. It's like, you know, but this is one of my favorites now. And it also says on the stem, here it is. Bite proof. Bite proof. Right there. Where my finger is on the stem, it says bite proof. So I'm trying to determine either dedicate this pipe to burleys or vapors. Debating on it. But like I said, easy to clench. Easy to clench. Lightweight. Does real well with depends on what you're smoking. Depends on what you're smoking, what and what not. Yes. Yes, RJ. That's what I like about bite proof. No chatter, no nothing on it. In other words, I can smoke this pipe all day long. I have no worries about teeth chatter. No teeth chatter. So I'm going to put some more Ornell silk in that. And see what it does. These are the older. I bought a set off guy plus pipe rack and a pipe thing holds 2 pipes into it, like a pipe rest for out here. So anytime you see anything like that, it's got pipe proof to it. That means no teeth chatter, no nothing. Very rarely it's got this pipes. Very rarely you see them on thing. You know, most pipes got the slot, like this one here. These just got 2 holes. One right here, a hole here, and a hole here. That's it. Oh. I've been digging into it. I've been digging into it here for a while, Patrick. I don't know yet. But if you have a chance to look into it for me too, I appreciate that. But if I don't know if it's acrylic or lucite, or there's another form of like stem material that they use. Yeah, this one here. That's what I'm talking about. On this pipe here, I know it ain't lucite. I know it ain't acrylic. There's another name. But I've been digging into it. And let me tell you what, since I had this pipe for the last several weeks, I've been catching a dog snot out of it. Like this. And it's like no teeth chatter. None at all. But I tell you what, there's the other word, ebonite. All right, country, you be safe, be well, Hunter. Thanks for stopping in. You be safe, be well. I should have a great weekend. I should be on the next live, hopefully. There's the other word I was looking for, ebonite. The reason why I like this pipe so well, several factors, is because the way the stem is. It's curved, where it comes down with the bowl. Number 2, it smokes nice and cool. Number 3, keep the baby lit. It stays lit. Depends on what you're smoking. Now I can smoke this pipe. But when I got these pipes, I had to ream them out. Ream them by an old pocket knife, by my pocket knife. Because you couldn't get your finger. I cleaned them and everything. Sanitized the stem and everything. Because I couldn't get my finger down in this bowl. Now I can. So move with this one. Now, Patrick, I'll tell you something about this pipe. It's got that dry system down in here like a Peterson would. It's got that dry system down in here, Patrick. where you can smoke your tobacco nice and cool and dry. It's got that system in there. Learn about that. Now this pipe here is more my sit down watching a movie type pipe. Because I can get an hour, almost an hour, 20 minutes, or almost an hour and a half smoke out of this pipe here. Depends on what I'm smoking. Taking my time on it. That's a good thing to look into, Patrick. I've been looking. I got a Dr. Grayboe. That's a good thing, but I also got a Dr. Grayboe that is a meerschaum pipe. You don't see too many of those. Yeah, Dr. Grayboe meerschaum. Is also in that collection. I won't smoke it. Stays in my collection. Matter of fact, you give me a few minutes, I'll show you. I'll be right back. Here you go, Patrick. Here's a Dr. Grayboe meerschaum pipe. That's just a stain on there. There ain't nothing. But there's a Dr. Grayboe pot, like an apple shape. Very lightweight. I had a pipe like this, identical, but it was rusticated. Identical to this one, but it was rusticated prior. Yeah, the only thing it is, it's got a little burn spot right there, Patrick. So you guys got a chance to see. Only thing I had to do was fix the stem because it's a screw intended. Fixed it. Six pipes plus the pipe rack and plus the one pipe rest holds two pipes. Now I got several dual seat pipes that are made by Conmoys, and there are I looked them up. They are pre-1960s pipes. I got them in the collection back there. The guy don't know. Hey, hey, Oscar. He gave me a price of $75 for everything. He don't know what's in that collection. I do, because he knows that I know about pipes. I said, I'll give you $75. And there's well over 200 some dollars worth of pipes I got from him. So how you doing, Oscar? I hope you're doing well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Patrick. So I got a 24 rack full of pipes, a 6-pack, a 6 rack full of pipes. Now I got another 6 rack full of pipes, so I'm good for pipes right now. I'm good. So Oscar, while you smoking, and while you smoking them, and what you drinking? Reason why I like this pipe as well, like I said, you put your tobacco in that bad boy, light her up to your false light, true light, and you kind of give it a little bit of a temp, she'll stay lit. Oh, nice. Now I gotta get me some every morning flake. Most definitely. But the guy that I was talking about earlier, he had a pipe identical to this one. I don't know what the name of the pipe was, but he had a pipe like this one. And he had electrical tape wrapped around between the tendon, between the stem and the shank. Well, the shank, you know what I mean? Oh, nice. Well, that's awesome. You got to spend time with the grandbaby. Watch a movie. Enjoy it. Making memories. I'm sitting here enjoying some Oriental silk. This here now became one of my official, I say one of my official all-day smokers. As long as I, run a pipe cleaner through it. By the end of the day, after I get done. And that's like, I used to chew juicy fruit gum years ago. Now I gotta go get some now since y'all are talking about it. Since you're all sitting around talking about juicy fruit gum. There you go, Oscar. Enjoy the time while they're little until their early teen years. Because my goodness, man, once they get older, oh Lord. Because they don't stay little forever. They grow up. Kids nowadays, they grow up staggering quick. Oh, good, Derek. Awesome. Yes, sir, Patrick. Hey, RD, I got a 23-year-old son. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. First grandbaby. I'm gonna stick and get it. Spoil it. Oh my, spoil that baby. Yeah. Awesome, Derek. There you go, Derek. And she'll do just fine. Hey, is the first one, Derek? First grandbaby? Ah, Patrick. She'll do just fine, brother. I know, girl. Bless her. I'll go over here to Rose Avenue on Friday nights. They have a little meal, whatever. You get a free meal. Well, this girl comes over. She's about the same age as my son. Close to it. I think she's 22 or 23. First baby. She's about to have his baby on my dad's birthday next month, August 27th. But she's telling me, she says, well, I don't know, because my feet are kind of swell because they checked for diabetics. I'm not diabetic. I looked at her, I said, listen, it's part of the pregnancy. I said, it's part of the pregnancy. She says, well, I was in the hospital because I had false contractions. And I told her they are called Braxton. Brixton Hicks. Braxton Hicks. Which means a woman will go through it during her pregnancy and she'll get these Braxton Hicks that they're like contractions, but they're false contractions. And I said, women go through it. Not all women, but some, you'll go through it. She says, you think I'll do all right? I said, yeah, you'll do just fine. First one, ain't it? She says, yeah. I said, you did just fine. She says, you got any kids? Yes, ma'am. What? She says, how old is your kid? I said, I got a 23-year-old son. He'll be 24 this year. Oh, I didn't know, honey. I said, I just kind of keep that stuff kind of to myself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do got a son. You know. I said, my stepdaughter, and I still call her my stepdaughter. She still calls me dad. Even though me and my ex-wife, she's like 2 years younger than me. So she's 40, but she still calls me dad. Bless her. Bless her heart. She does. Every time she says, hey, Dad, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. I seen 2 of the grandbabies being born. One's 18 and the other one's about ready to turn. Let me think. Well, she should be. Mahogany should be 19. Elijah should be turned 17. And Javery, bless her little heart, she's about ready to turn 14, 15, something like that. Still calls me dad. Dad, you alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. And I always said, how's them babies? I always tell her, how's them babies doing? Kicking. That's what I want to hear. Patrick, how old do you think I am? And then we put you this way, Patrick. I'm probably younger than most of y'all in here. And I probably... I got a son's 23. I got it, well, I still consider my daughter. Bless her. Patrick, believe it or not, I'm only 42 years old. But bless you. Bless you, Patrick. But I'm only 42. I got a 23-year-old son. I have a 40-year-old step. Even though me and my ex-wife are divorced, she still calls me dad. But I'm only 42. But Patrick, with my body the way it is, I feel like I'm up in my... You're fine, Patrick. Hey, Patrick, there's people who's told me I was 50. There's some people swear up and down that I was about that age of 55. And I tell them my real age. They said, no, you ain't. So I'll pull out my driver's license out or whatever, and I'll show them. I said, look, what's it say on there? He was born in 1980. Yeah. Yeah. You know. But my body feels like I'm about 60, though. Trust me. My body does. My doctor honestly told me here about 3 or 4 years ago, if I didn't slow down doing what I was doing, and this is God's honest truth, guys. My own doctor told me this. If I didn't slow down doing what I was doing, I was going to be in a wheelchair. in probably the next 5 or 10 years if I didn't slow down. No joke. No joke. I told her, I said, I can't slow down. I gotta keep going or I'm gonna sit here and wither away. I'm gonna wither. You know, I can't sit idle and give up on life. You know something, Patrick, since you mentioned that? My dad, I got, well, plus, I have three sisters and a brother. But my dad had 3 daughters and a son by a previous marriage. But my one sister passed away here last year, bless her. Bless her. But anyways, he didn't have me until he was 50. 50 years old when I was born. Oh! RD went there. Hey, RD. You gotta spoil him. And you know what, Zippo? Here's something. Here's something crazy. You want to hear this? My ex-wife was born at the time when she was born is when John Kennedy, the President of the United States, was shot. November 22nd, 1963, as soon as my ex-wife was born, he was shot. Got assassinated. Now, that's crazy. That's messed up. And then my first ex-wife, her birthday is the same day as my dad's birthday. And she's a year older than I am. If my dad would have still been living today, he would turn 93 on August the 27th, coming up. Oh, wow, Patrick. Oh, wow, that's... So you was born September, October, November. See, September, October. You was born 2 months before Mr. Kennedy was assassinated. Hey, Cody, welcome in, brother. How you doing? Welcome in. So let me think, Patrick. You'll be 50... You're 58, and you'll be 59, right? Help me out, Patrick. I'm thinking. Yeah, my dad would have been 93 this year. Bless him. My dad told me a lot of stories, guys. Cody, I'm going to try to be up there. That's what I thought, Patrick. And the reason why I was thinking about that, Patrick, because my ex-wife's the same age, and there's like 18 years difference between me and her. Sounds crazy, but yeah. So your dad would have been 80, so let me think. My dad was born in 30. So So your dad had Zippo. Your dad had to be born in '43. I got to make it down to my mom and dad's grave sometime before the year's out, guys. I always try to visit my mom and dad's grave about 2 or 3 times a year. Well, I say I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Las Vegas starting the 8th of August. Go 4 days. Come back. Turn around. And head to the pipe show. So I got a busy month coming up. True, Patrick. Yeah, you're right, Patrick. You're right because I'm 42. I'm sorry. Thanks, Patrick. All right, RD. I should catch you on tomorrow night's live. Except for John Saturday. RD, you be safe, you be well. Be careful. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Went to the Champions Bar and Grill, which is at the golf course tonight. Excuse me. It was a privately close to the public. It was just for the golfers. Uh-oh, Patrick. I'm going to have to put a bug in their ear. The Mafia with the Mafia. I'm going to have to put a bug in John and Willie's ear. And yeah, I got Willie's email. Yeah, I'll put a bug in Willie's ear. The commission. I love us two guys. And I do. Nashville Mafia, the coolest dudes in the land. Last beer of the night, I'll drink this and I'll get off. I promise. But I'm flying to Vegas, so I can't take none of my pipes with me. Can't take my lighter. Can't take none of my pipes, because they'll confiscate it. And Lord forbid if they confiscate my pipe, my lighter, Lord forbid. So when I get to Vegas, I'll have it. Oh, nice, Patrick. Now, did they? Now, I'm asking this question because I missed their live Wednesday night. Now, was John and Willie together, or was Willie by himself? Wednesday. Well, actually, last night. Was they both together or was just Willie? Okay. I'll take one of my cheap pipes with me. But I'll leave my lighter and tobacco stuff here because I don't want them to confiscate that. My tobacco and pipes. Because it'll be my first time flying. First time ever flying. To Vegas. I'll be there for 4 days. So I'll be from 8 till probably the 12th or 13th. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 till the 12th. Then we're going to fly back. Okay, Patrick. Okay, Zippo. Like I said, it's my first time flying, guys. I just know that you can't have, I think you can't have a lighter on board. Which that won't be no biggie. I could pick one up in Vegas. I'll find me a doggone tinder box or a tobacco shop there. Okay. I can pick up a lighter and a temper as long as because I'm going to try to squeeze in 4 days of fun, 4 days of having, and I wish I could have went sooner because I knew they was having a pipe show out there. If he would have went sooner, that's where I would have been. Honestly. At the Las Vegas pipe show. But he waited till now. Okay. I just gotta wait until I land right, then pick up the fuel up, right? Because I got my Confederate lighter Zippo back there that has no fluid in it. Okay, Patrick. See, hey, that's why I ask questions. Hey, I'm learning. I'm learning, guys, because like I said, this is my first time doing this. This is my first time flying, guys. That's why I'm asking questions, because I don't know. I know I have to carry a regular book bag. I can't take my big luggage luggage thing I can put my clothes in. I gotta have a book bag or something. Okay, I got you. Zippo. Okay. As long as I got some kind of a case, right? Like a Zippo case or some kind of case, okay. I know I gotta wear my regular tennis shoes. Because if I wear these boots I got on their steel toe, they'll be asking me 50 million questions. But I tell them ahead of time, Mo. I say, hey, I got steel toes on. I tell them. Okay, Zippo. Well, then I could take my other Zippo with me then, because it does have no fluid in it. I'll just take my other one then. The outer box case. Oh, that's for your cell phone. Oh, I got to have my cell phone though. Good night. Can't go without that. I gotta get a card before I leave out. It's gonna cost me from here to Vegas $250 to fly. That includes my airtime, flying, and my hotel room. Oh, okay, Oscar. And oh, that's nice, Oscar. Zipper says our box makes a lot of. Oh, okay, Derek. I'm gonna have to check into that here between now and we think between now and Monday. I got so much run through my head now, guys. Because now I've been to Myrtle Beach. That's where this shirt came from. North Myrtle Beach. That's where this shirt came from. Now I'm going to Vegas. Second vacation in my lifetime, guys. I'm 42 years old. First vacation I took was Myrtle Beach, and now I'm about to take my second vacation to Las Vegas. And I've been told it's a treat from Tim. He told me, Jeff, you will have a freaking blast. Oscar, that's what we're doing. We're flying. We ain't driving. We're flying. He says it takes, yeah. We're flying. Now it took us from where we live to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Zippo, we're hoping. That's one of the main things Tim wants me to do. He wants me to visit the Bunny Ranch. So because Tim is wanting me to, you know what? I ain't gonna say it. Tim's wanting me to, you know what? We're crossing. So 42 years, guys, of my life, I've never been on vacation. Never. My first ever vacation is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm going to take my second vacation. And it's going to be, and yes, I will go live this time, guys. It ain't going to be, I was going to go live down there, but I didn't have a chance. Yes, it both. Okay, I sure will, Patrick. After I get off the live at night, I will go back in my live, and I'll get that comment right there, right where my finger is, and I will read that. But Tim here, he's auctioneer here, and he wants me to have a life. You know what I'm saying? He wants me to have a life. Oh, okay. Oh, cool, Patrick. I'll do it live from there. Because Tim here, he wants me to have a life. He wants me to enjoy life. I've been around Tim for about 20, 25 years, and he's seen what I've been through. He's seen what I've done. And he's at the point now, he looked at me now since I'm financially stable. He wants me to live my life. He says, Jeff, you don't have to live your life like this, man. You never enjoyed life. You never been anywhere. You never done anything. He said, I want you to enjoy it. So he took me to Myrtle Beach. And now he says, Jeff, he says, come on, man. He says, let's go to Vegas. Me and you and Scott, his boy Justin, his daughter Ashley, and her boyfriend. He says, come on, man. He says, come on. Let's go to Vegas. But I said, Tim, I got all these bills that I got to pay. He said, I ain't worrying about that. Don't worry about it. He says, I just want you to go out and enjoy. Experience what I've been doing for all these years. Going on vacation, going to Vegas, going to Myrtle Beach, going here, going. So I want you to enjoy it. Enjoy your life. He says, you don't have to be stuck here 24/7. He says, hell, man. He says, we're going to be going for a week at Myrtle Beach. Went down there for a week. Best time of my life. He says, we're going to go to Vegas for 4 days. He says, come on. Come on, Jeff. He says, go to Vegas for about 4 days with me. All right. Let's go. I'll slap about $250. Let's roll, you know. Okay, Zippo. Hey, I'll do that, Zippo. And here's another thing too. I just like to go to the tip. It's like where the gates are of Area 51. I know they freaking watch, but I just like to just drive up to it. To you know where the gates are. I just like go. I like go there just one freaking time, and freaking take pictures. Yeah, they may run us off, but what the heck? Have a few beers in us. Yeah. And Tim told me, he says, man, he says, you hit there. He says, it's 24/7 around the clock. He says, it's non-stop. He says, Jeff, he says, you go into the casino. He says, you could put 5 or 10, like, he says, you can put $5 or $10 in the slot machine as long as you're sitting there. He says, you can have all the free beer you want, all the free whiskey. He said, I didn't believe it until I've done it. I said, oh. Did you say all the free beer and whiskey? Because, yeah. He says, shoot, he says, I was sitting there. Oh. I said, it's game on. Shh. I just like to, you know, like Area 51, because I've been watching up on YouTube and stuff, man. I just like to go there and just, you know, I take a video of it. It's just like to be the experience of it. But I know there's dipsticks watching. See a vehicle sitting up here on top of the hill watching you. Yeah. But hey, experience of a lifetime, guys. Am I excited about it? Yes. We finally talked to another guy. His name's Scott. Between me and Tim, we convinced him. We convinced him to go. He's going. Oh, wow, nice, Patrick. Now, a friend of mine, let me think. Yeah, a friend of mine, he's got a wife from the Philippines, but it's a lot of red tape that they got to go through for her to come over here. I never been to New Mexico, Florida, or what, you know. Oh, the Mojave Desert. Oh. And we're talking about, now get this, Zippo. We're also talking about while we're there, we're not, I forget how many, well, hours wise, that from Nevada, where we're going to be at, Las Vegas, to California, and Tim's talking about, he's talking about getting a rental and heading to California one time. So if we do that, we might bypass that and we might hit that. But we're thinking about hitting California just one time. And I can honestly say that I've been through all these states. Now, Zippo. Now, you might want now talk about South Korea. There's the one state I'd like to go to. Now, John's wife, from all brought up, now I do believe she's Korean. Okay, Patrick. Now, there's a guy that I know. Well, I still know him. He's a dipstick. But anyways, beside the point. Cost him $2,500. Almost $3,000. He got his wife from the Philippines. Okay, now get this. She comes up here, she's got to go all through the red tape, go through the embassy, and there's a bunch of 1,000 different questions. Whatever. Well, she gets over here. Well, he messes it up. It's how he's like a hoarder. Well, she got tired of it. Because she come out and told him, and he was talking to me about it. She got tired of it. She told him, she says, "Hey, you're going to get rid of all this stuff, man, or I'm not going to be here." Well, she was working here. So what she did was she saved her money up. Well, when she saved her money up, she told him if he didn't get the house cleaned up and cleaned out his truck, she was leaving. She was leaving him. You know what she done? She saved all of her money up, American money, our money. She moves back home. to the Philippines. Living like, because our money here is abundance. But when she moved back there, she lived like a queen. She moved back home. She left him. Oh, wow, Zippo. And I think that's what she was doing too, Patrick. I wasn't sure where her job was, but it was somewhere close to that. Oh, yeah. She made the money. Made the money, all right. Oh, wow, Dirk, I didn't know that. You know, when I was down at Myrtle Beach, I made a very nice lady. And she was a total sweetheart. And I asked her, I said, where are you from? I could tell you're not from around here. She says, I'm from Jamaica. What? So I'm from Jamaica. Oh, wow. Well, I learned something new. I did. And she was talking to me like I'm talking to you. Very nice, very polite. It's like, it'll be like, yes, sir, no, sir, type deal. Very respectful. And she wasn't very tall. She looked like a teenager, but I said, how old are you? She says, I'm almost 30. What? What'd you say? She said, I'm almost 30. She looked like a 15, 16-year-old teenager. She, like I said, from my height, she probably come up to probably about like right here on me. You know, it's like, wow. You know, I said, I looked at her, she called me yes, sir, no, sir. And I said, I finally looked at her and I said, you don't have to call me that. I said, no, it's polite. Here, it's polite to say that. But I told her who I was. I said, my name's Jeff. You don't have to call me that. But I said, you didn't have respect. I said, that's the common thing around here. Oh, wow, Patrick. And after she knew who I told her who I was. And because it was called the Hangout. That's where we was at. It's like an open area. Had a stage where people sang. We could sit there and drink a beer, and plus had a restaurant. And we was all hanging out. And she kept coming around every so often. About every 20 minutes she'll come around, she'll talk to me about every 20 minutes. Talk to me. You know? And I had a blast. I had a blast down there. I had a blast with her. You know, I wasn't out looking for anything. I was just, being a friend. Being friendly and being a friend. So I like making friends. You know? Like it, And she had this smile. Every time she talked to me, she had this smile familiar every time. And you know, to me, like if I could put a smile on somebody's face or make somebody's day, that makes me feel good. If I can crack a joke, we good. Oh wow, Patrick. So yeah, I'm lucky, Zippo. I like to go to two places outside the United States. That's Jamaica and Hawaii. It's two places I want to go. One more stop after this is Tennessee. All my family's been in Tennessee except for me. Yes. That's right, Zippo. And you know now, I read up on it, about how it's going. But they're trying to make Washington, D.C. the 51st state. But don't quote me on that. And then you have, of course, then you have the Virgin Islands. Of course, that's the Virgin Islands part of the United States. And then you have the, let me think. Yes, Patrick, there's where I want to go, Memphis, Tennessee. And Gatlinburg. The Bahamas, that's part of the United States. A lot of people don't know that. See where else that's part of the United States. Bahamas, the Virgin Islands. Yeah, they want to make Puerto Rico part of the United States. That's been in the fight for ever. But if you look at Puerto Rico, man, a lot of them guys down there, well, a lot of guys, but a lot of people drive those classic cars, like the Chevy Bel Airs, whatnot, down there. Okay, Patrick. Okay. I wish they would make Bahamas part of this country. Wish they would. Is it Puerto Rico or is it Cuba? That's got, you see a lot of those classic cars people drive. That's it, Cuba. That's what I was thinking. And there's a place down there in Florida that's got let me think. I think it's like Little Italy down in Florida. Like Little Italy. Place like that down in Florida. My sister told me one time, I forget, because she lived down there for 40 years till she moved back, retired. And I told her one day, I said, why in the world would you want to retire? That's it, Patrick. Couldn't think of it. That's it. But I told my sister, I said, why in the world would you want to move after 40 years working down there and move back here to Ohio? Why? My happy little butt would stay down there in Florida. Why? And that's my older sister. I said, well, I want to be close to family and everything. I said, well, I can understand that. But you know how the weather is up here? Around from November until about April. Why? Speaking of Florida, somebody came to mind. He's part of the YTPC. Jimmy DeBacke. Jimmy DeBacke. He's from Florida. Has anybody ever heard from him? Anybody? Because he had my number, my previous number. I gave him my current number I got now, and I haven't heard nothing from him from months. He called me one day out here last year around about July or August. He called me and talked to me for about a half hour to an hour. And after that, I've seen him make a few videos. And after that, I haven't seen the highs or the hers of him. Never received a phone call from him or anything. I didn't even send him a email. Nothing. So I'm hoping Jimmy DeBacke and Patrick probably knows who I'm talking about. Most of you guys know who Jimmy DeBacke is. Jimmy DeBacke, look him up. I've got by Charlie, Patrick. Charlie's from Florida. Charlie and Flat Cop. Hey, Flat Cop made a video here. Let me think. Flat Cop made a video here, I think a couple weeks ago. Flat Cop did. Yeah, he did. He's sitting in his car. Flat Cop was. And Kurt from Florida. I see Kurt every once in a while message, be on somebody's live. I think sometime he messed on John's. Not John. I think he messed Flat Cop Piper on one of Flat Cop's lives or messages on one of Flat Cop's lives or his regular videos. Yeah, I seen that, Patrick, where him and Lady Fire moved. And that last video I seen of him, I think he said he's going to be there for a year, for like 14 months or something like that, where he moved at. So I figured that'd be a year and 6 months where he moved that, Patrick. I seen the video prior for the last one. Because the last video, he did it live. He did it live for the award show. And he was explaining on that one. Yes, I remember that, Patrick. He said he couldn't smoke in his the place he's at now. But the thing is, if he can't smoke in his apartment, well, I'm thinking he's got a balcony he can smoke on. But then again, too, it could be a rule too that he can't smoke on his balcony. That's where he has to figure out where he can do his live skits. So he figured that he might have to go somewhere in town, somewhere where he's allowed to do it. I remember that video, Patrick. It's sad, man. They got all these doggone rules now. It's like here, I can smoke in here, smoke outside. Hey, Patrick. Speaking of that, when I was down there at the hotel down there at Myrtle Beach, that was the same way, same rule. And in that hotel room, you could not smoke on the inside, nor you couldn't go out on the balcony and smoke. So therefore, I couldn't smoke a pipe out on the balcony because they didn't even have it on the door and everything inside where it says you can't smoke on the inside nor you're allowed to smoke on the balcony. And I think that ain't freaking right. Sad though. Sad. But hey, I mean, I'll be right back. I'll go use the bathroom. Oh, nice, Patrick. That's good. Now, I'll tell you what happened to us out here when I used to live out here in 22. I'm still in 22, but I lived out. Well, when they was remodeling it, we had to go to the Bluestone here in town. It's called Bluestone Hotel. It's a motel. But they will ask you because there's, I smoked a pipe, and you had a choice, either non-smoking room or a smoking room. Well, I told him I wanted a smoking room. Well, the property manager at the time, chef said, I thought you didn't smoke. I don't, but I said, I smoke a pipe. I said, there's a difference between smoking the pipe and smoking a cigarette. So I had to explain to her the difference. So I got a smoking room. And that's good, but like flat top pipe, flat cap piper man, I feel sorry, man. You know he can't do it there. They has to go somewhere else to do it, and you know it's sad like that. You know what I'm saying? It's oh nice. Nice. I mean, they could do. I mean, I'll hang around with them, do whatever. But shoot, if they got that there, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to smoke a pipe or smoke a cigar. You know, I ain't going to, you know. Yeah, luckily when I lived out there, it was you was allowed to. I mean, we was allowed to smoke in our own rooms, whatever, as long as you didn't, you know, go to sleep and drop a cigarette or whatever or cigar, you know. But there's some places around here. If they're government assistance or they're government owned, there's some around here, or like that too. You can't smoke in them. In other words, if you want to smoke, you gotta go outside and smoke. You know. Sad though, but that's the way it used to be years ago. It wasn't like that, but now it is. What can you do? Even though where I used to live at is a government owned, or well, it's government assistance. There's some. That's awesome. But boy, in the wintertime, I hate to be out there in the cold trying to smoke in the wintertime. But there's a lot of them where I used to live at. You can smoke inside your own place, but there's a lot of them who would rather smoke outside because they didn't want to have the cigarette smoke or whatever in their apartment. You know, and it's like, you know, okay, you know, it's crazy. It, yeah. I can't understand it. Nowadays, I mean, yeah, I'm just updating my system on my PS4, so that's why I can have everything. Oh, well, that makes it a little bit easier, Patrick. Makes it a bit easier that way. Oh, nice. Nice, Patrick. I mean, it helps. That's crazy. That is crazy. Now here we can. Now we can smoke about anywhere we want, but the only time we can is when people start complaining about, you know, cigarette smoke or pipe smoking or cigarette or cigar or whatever. You know, I mean, that's the only time they. I mean, if they start getting complaints, then yeah, then we can't do it. I mean, it doesn't bother us. I mean, we'll just move on. You know. Yeah, I'm just kind of watching the TV a little bit so I can get this stuff a little bit updated a little bit, guys. Yeah, that same like me, Patrick. I'm just about um, done myself. So you guys be careful, be safe, be well. I, that's like me, Patrick. I got a early day tomorrow. I got stuff I got to take care of. So y'all be careful, be safe, be well. I'll catch you on my next live. This is how Sweet Memphis Mafia Piper. Keep them lit, keep the embers burning. Y'all take care out there.